right, here we are on lesson 16. And as you can see, we have 3 estimates in front of us. You can also see that we have 4 digits divided by 2 digits, and that's what we're working on in lesson 16. So these are all estimates for 2,792 divided by 76. All right. So what do you think student A, student B, and student C were thinking when they came up with these estimates? I see that we have 80, right? We have 80, so that would be rounding 76 to the nearest 10. That makes sense. And then 24 divided by 8 is 3. So changing 2,792 to 2,400, that makes sense there. Now here they changed it to 3,200. So here they had to round down, and this person had to round up. Okay, so we have 30 and we have 40. Now let's see what we have over here. We rounded this to 70 and 2,800. I kind of like that one the best, right? So we rounded down to 70 instead of rounding up like we normally would for regular rounding. But remember, we're just looking for the best fact family kind of rounding. So if we change this to 70, which is only a difference of 6, and then we change this to 2,800, then we have 4. So these are both 40, and that one's 30. So, something to think about. Are these estimates helpful? They're quite close to each other, aren't they? Right? So we think that our quotient is probably going to be more than 30 and less than 40. So somewhere in between 30 and 40 would make sense. Which estimate would you use to find the quotient of this division expression? Which one do you think would be the best? And this is your opinion, right? We don't know right now. Maybe this one because 76 is close to 80. Or maybe this one because 2,800 is close to 2,792, right? Well, guess what? The actual quotient is 36. So it is right between the two. And there's a remainder of 56. Okay? Each of the estimates is helpful in some way. We could use other helpful estimates as well. The numbers we choose for making estimates are personal choices and vary from person to person. The quotient 36 is between 30 and 40. We knew that the quotient would be at least 30, right? All right. Nice job. Just talking a little bit about estimation because it's very important for division, isn't it? All right, let me move to our next slide here. Just trying to clear it off. Let's see, can we just clear it off? There we go. All right. Come on, where's our tree farm? I think we have a little video if we can get it to work. Let's try going back to here. All right, here we go. Here's our video. Okay. And our question is, a tree farm has 15 rows of trees. Each row has the same number of trees. If there's a total of 1,635 trees, how many trees are in each row? So let's draw a tape diagram and pick up our pen. We have a total. I'm just going to do that so I don't have to rewrite 1,635. That's how many trees we have. And we also know that that amount of trees is in 15 rows, right? Okay, and then each row has the same number of trees, but we don't know what that number is. But we know that we have 15 rows. All right, good. So what is our division problem? 1,635 divided by 15, right? And we always want to start with an estimate because we're dividing, and then division, and then checking, right? Okay, so I'm thinking about 15, keeping that as 15, and maybe changing this to 1,500. Yeah, that's a possibility. One possible estimate. Like we said, estimates are up to you. Maybe you wanted to go to 20 and 2,000, but that might be too big, right? 10 and 1,000. I kind of like 15 and 1,500, right? And that would be 100. Yeah, 15 divided by 15 is 1. And then just bring our 2 zeros over there. So that's a possible estimate, 100. Now, we can just use that estimate to jump right in to our vertical form. Make sure that we use our real numbers, 1,635. And we're dividing by 15. 4 digits divided by 2 digits. And we said 100. So let's just go with our 100, right? And we know that that's going to be 1,500. And we can just stay with that because we know we can add more products, more quotients to this, right? So that would be 135 left over when we subtract, right? Now, a lot of times we say if this is larger than if your subtraction answer is larger than your divisor, you're in trouble, right? But that's not true when we're doing it this way because we know we can put another quotient up here and put these two together, okay? So thank you for paying attention, but it's all right for now. So now we have 135 divided by 15. In this case, I'm thinking about 140 divided by 20. Yeah, it's kind of the closest as I can get to both of them. And that would be 7 because 7 times 2 is 14. And the zeros are crossing each other out. And then I'm going to put that 7 up here, right? So I'm still dividing. All right, a little bit different, right? Okay, so 7 times 15. 7 times 5 is 35. 7 times 1 is 7 plus 3 is 10. That's 105. Oops, sorry. And that's going to leave 30 left over. Okay, now are we finished yet? I've been talking a little bit about 15s, right? And I know that 2 15s is 30. I'm just going to write it this way. 30 divided minus 30. Oops, sorry, that should be minus is 0. So now I'm done. And what is my quotient? I have to put this all together. 109, right? That's my quotient. And remember my original question, how many trees are in each row? So now I need to write, there are, and this is lesson 16. You have this number 1 in your book. So please make sure that you're copying it down. If you didn't do it yet, pause me and do it. There are 109 trees in each row, right? And then, of course, we need to check our answer because we should have done that before we wrote the sentence. 109 times 15. Don't just write it down. Do the math and double check it. 5 times 9 is 45. 5 times 0 is 0 plus 4. 5, magic 0, 9, 0, 1. Let's see if I move this. I thought I could. There we go. Oh, okay. So that would be 5. 9 plus 5 is 13. 5 plus 0 is 5 plus 1 is 6. And 1,635. Correct. All right. Thanks for paying close attention. I'll see you in the next video. Maybe. There we go. Aloha.